So my friends, here we are with the K12 Max Drone. We're just about to unbox it and get into the really interesting thing that I wanted to discuss. It's a first time for toy drone, so I'm really excited about it. I want to start off by saying I apologize for the packaging. That's how it was sent to me. I guess they want to try to save on packaging from original box or whatever reason. So if you like this, I will leave it in the description. You most likely will receive it like this, which is kind of a bummer, but it's not what's outside, it's what's inside that counts. And disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video, nor did I receive this product to do a review on. I purchased this with my own money. It costed me on AliExpress for about $42, under $45. Another thing I want to apologize for, that the sound quality of this video might not be the best. I somehow misplaced my microphone, so we have to do with what we got. So let's take out the controller. Let's go straight to the manuals like we always do. So here's the user manual in 3-4 different languages telling you how to use it, batteries, functions, etc. Here's the app manual, how to download the app from iOS, Android, how to use it, its features, etc. Put that aside. First thing we have here, let's start with this charger cable. It's a USB-A to micro, that is to charge the battery. Put that aside. Then we have a USB-A to USB Type-C to charge the controller. That is right, my friends, a first time for that. You do not need batteries to the controller. These are already built in, so you charge it. That is one of the good things that I want to mention. There's more about the controller and in general, so that's awesome. Then we have also a USB micro injector, so you can plug it into your computer. You'll find out. 4 propellers, Phillips screwdriver, and some spare screws inside. Okay, here is the controller. Unfortunately, I had to switch spots, angles, because the sun was just so hot. It just powered off the camera, which is the cell phone in this case, and that was funny, so I even had to wait some time for it to cool down. But we're back, and that's what's important, and I'm really excited. So here is the controller. This is something that's never been made whatsoever for toy drones. This is a first of its kind from what I know, and I'm really psyched about it. Remember, this is the K12 Max Drone. So as you can see right here is all the really cool things. We'll move this, and boom, right there you see a screen on the controller, exactly like those of the new DJIs that are coming out. This is naturally a way smaller one, but it's beautiful that they finally added this cool feature to a toy drone's camera. So we'll go over it real quick. I have the layout for me because there's so much, so you can follow along. The top right here, as you can see, is speed. On the other side is roll on the top, meaning it'll do a flip. Next to it right here, you have obstacle avoidance. That's infrared enabled, so it's not the greatest outside. On the bottom, it says light press, no need long press back, whatever that means. You have your left joystick, your right joystick. On the right side, you have on the lens going up, controlling the lens going down. That's another cool thing. It's mechanical. And then here on the bottom, you have your short press to take a photo, long press to view the photo. On the bottom, you have right there, short press to record, long press to view the video. And on the bottom is to basically power on the screen. On this side, you have choose wisely, choose below, and the last one is short press to play, long press to return to the main screen. Now these, I'm guessing, is you can go through the photos, pictures, videos, etc. And then right here in the middle, you have your takeoff landing. Right here in the middle is the on off and your reset. I'm guessing this is for automatic calibration, which I'm also sure you can probably do it manual, but if I'm not mistaken, this is the button to automatically calibrate it. Right here you have comes with it an SD card. It doesn't say the amount of the SD card, but you have it. And right here you have your USB Type-C for charging. That is badass. And you have also the option to, of course, connect it to a phone if you would like through the settings of the Wi-Fi, of course. But this is the main cool thing. So we will remove this so you can see the screen. Let me get a good grip. All right. And oh yeah, and right away the dust jumps on it. But that is beautiful and cute. I really want to see how this works. So that is pretty much it for the controller. A lot of things on the controller, especially with that really cool ass screen right there. I love that they added that. I'm super psyched about that. So let's jump now to the drone and then we will get to the flight. Remember to continue watching so you don't miss out on anything. Here it is, the drone, looking really nice. Let's take off this right here. Just a little wrap. Let's unfold it. Usually these styles are really cheap. I like when it's a full fold. I wish they would have made it a full fold and not like the half fold, but okay. Now what's cool about this drone is it also comes with brushless. So I'm really happy they're adding these brushless motors to newer and newer drones. The camera has a 2 option where you can do vertical and horizontal style recording for your regular YouTube videos, or even for your short videos for TikTok, for Instagram, for YouTube Shorts. So that's really cool that you can do that with this. You have right here your obstacle avoidance, but it is functioning with the infrared, so that's really crappy for outdoors. Here's your power button right there. Hopefully everything's in the shot. That's the bottom. Precise positioning system it has on it. You know, those basic ones from the China models, nothing special. Let's take out the battery. So here is the battery. It is a 3.7 volt. I wish they would start with 7.4 already and finish with these 3.7s. I'm really getting sick of these 3.7s because naturally with the 7.4 volts you'll have a lot more power. But anyways, it's a 1800 milliamp battery. According to the seller of this drone, it says it has a max flight time of up to 15 minutes, 60-minute charging time. With the remote you have a flight distance of up to 80 to 100 meters, and as well from the transmission of the drone, which you can see when you're flying it, you have up to 100 meters. A little skeptical about that, but that's pretty much it for the drone. So we're all set. Let's get into the flight, check out how everything works, check out how that screen on the controller works. I'm super psyched about that. Hopefully I won't be disappointed. So let's dive into that. Okay, like we always do here on the channel when flying drones or anything that flies, wind test. Let's power it on. Okay, so as we can see, it's pretty much dead. Let's turn it around, see if it goes up. Let's see the max of winds today. So I'm holding a position and you can see it's just going up and up. Now it's starting to go down as I turn. So we see about 7 to about, let's say 2 from what we see. Oh wait, here's a real strong gust. Boom, reached 9. So you know the winds. So you know the wind velocity today. Okay, my friends, we're all set up. Hopefully I can get everything in the shot. I'm all by myself. So let's try to manage what we can do. Oh, there is the winds picking up. Power on the drone. Damn, I love that sound. Power on the controller. All right, automatic binding. Let's first do a quick flight, see how it flies, etc. Then we will go to the screen in here to see how it is. So remember to keep watching so you don't miss that out. Take off with the button right here. All right. Okay, it's drifting like crazy because the winds are taking it that way. Oh my God, look how it's drifting. It's just going crazy. Wow. It's still coming, still coming. Still coming. Let's land it real quick. Wow, that was winds. Let's see this button right here, if it's the calibration button like I said, or I think it is. Yep. So you have the automatic calibrating button, so you don't have to do it manually, which you can. Now we calibrate it. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Okay, let's take it up. Not that it'll help because of the winds here. So there it is drifting. So this is the first rate that I'm on of speed. So it's not the fastest going. Okay, very slowly. So let's go into third rate real quick. Okay, now a little faster. So yeah, when there's no winds, it's flying not so bad. It's the gusts of winds and the winds in general that are screwing that up. But look how fast that's going. That's because the wind is pushing it even more. But forward is going really nice. So yeah, it's pretty good. Not the fastest, but also not the slowest that I've reviewed on this channel. Let's try the yaws. There's the yaws, just spinning crazy. Okay, bring it back to me. Oh, don't crash, don't crash. Whoa, whoa. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try funnels. There's the funnels. Boom, out of this world because of the winds, of course. Remember, these drones, you can never fly them in the winds. They're always made for light winds, 2-3 kilometers, not more than that, or you will have like issues and won't enjoy the flight so much, or it'll be drifting like a mother. Let's do a flip. Come on, don't let the wind push you. Let's do a flip. There's the flip. Wow, really unbalanced. That's, I'm sure, because of the winds. Let's try front flip. Look at that. It's so hard to fly it in these winds, man. So hard. But I don't blame the drone. It is toy. So up close and personal shot, a flip. Boom. Nice. Another one. Boom. Beautiful. Back. Beautiful. So as you can see, there's no winds now because it's holding beautifully, perfectly. No winds. So that's what I'm saying. Really, really nice. Here some winds are picking up a little bit. Now stop. So it's really unpredictable winds, of course. But yeah, not so bad of a drone. Now, the moment of truth, my friends. Let's see how this camera looks on this drone's controller. I want to bring it to me. I want to put it in the shade, so hopefully you'll be able to see the camera better. Oh, it's hard to really control everything and show at the same time with the winds. So I'll try to keep it in the shot. So here it is. Press this button right here and it should power on the screen. Oh, really difficult to see. Oh wait, long press. There it is. So you have like some sort of picture that looks like the Transformer Autobots, which was really cool. And I'll remove the camera from my head so I can put a closer shot for you. I'll get it in the winds, in the shade. So there it is, I'm moving. Hopefully you can see that. If you can, I really apologize for that. But I can assure you it's working amazing. Beautifully it's working. Let's try to take it up. Not into the trees. Bring it close to me, do 360 spin. Wow, winds are really picking up. And this thing is just flying all over. Real quick. All right. So hopefully you're seeing this. Hopefully you're seeing this. I'm trying to get really long time, so eventually you'll be able to see something. And I'm moving the drone in all directions so you can see it. Well, not actually all directions, because I can't yaw with one hand. I'll try. There's the yaw. Where is it going? Drop it. Oh, I thought that was gonna crash. I honestly thought that was gonna crash. Moving it around. Drop it down. All right, all right, all right. Now I'm gonna try to take it back while you can see the screen. Oh, this is really difficult. Imagine I'm doing all this with one hand, flying it and holding the camera and showing you the screen with the camera pointed to the screen so you can see it. I'll land it, no crashes, so that's good. Land. Land, 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 land. Boom. All right. I do have another battery, so that is good. I'll figure out something to show you a better angle of the screen itself. So now we're gonna go into the footage of the drone, how it records and its quality. It says 4K, but naturally it's not 4K, but still, that's what we always do here. So here we are with the K12 Max Drone. This is the official raw footage recording from the drone's camera. As you can already see, that it looks terrible. Now the funny thing is, when you're looking through the screen that you have on the controller, which I find it amazing that they added that feature to a first ever toy grade drone, it does not look nothing at all like you see here. If you notice, you can see it really looks terrible quality. Now, the longer you see it, the more you'll notice how bad it is. And what I have to say is the worst part of it is not just the resolution quality itself, that it always transitions of its exposures, which makes it even worse. But the actual worst part of this whole thing that we are seeing is this really terrible jello effect that it's showing, or that it's doing. Now, if you look at me real quick, you'll see how I'm trying to adjust myself to get a balance to show myself, my face, but in the meantime, I'm just showing my body. But you can see how bad the quality is. It's a really bad quality. I would have wished that, I understand they added really good things here. Brushless motors. They added this built-in screen to the controller. Everything was nice and beautiful. But when it comes to the camera quality, it's always the downfall for these toy grade drones. And practically, I don't really ever seeing anytime soon them gonna be changing to a better quality for this price. Although they can handle to put a better quality of camera, even a 720 or a 1080 would be amazing on these toy drones, and they would still be very affordable. But unfortunately, they want to keep this trend with putting these terrible quality cameras on these toy grade drones. And in my opinion, I think that is a really bad thing they're doing. And hopefully they stop it one day. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the flight. Let's go to my final thoughts. So the K12 Max Drone, a brushless motored drone, plus a first of its kind in the toy grade drone industry, is a built-in screen into the controller that also charges via USB Type-C. This is amazing. I want to first start off by saying I checked the video or the footage real quick. If you already obviously you already know from the end. And I noticed that when I had the camera pointing to the screen, mostly you were seeing was me. Maybe sometimes you saw the actual screen, and I apologize for that, but it was very good, very difficult to do that. I apologize again on that. About this product, well, first let's start off by saying I'm happy it has brushless motors, even though the brushless motors are just as weak as the brushed motors, so no difference there. For me, the point of brushless motors, naturally they do get destroyed or burn out less than brushed, but also at the same time they supposedly give you that more punch and power and speed. But in these cases of the toy drones, they're not doing anything of that whatsoever, so that is kind of a real bummer. This top right here of this infrared, I think it is useless, this obstacle avoidance. It's only good for indoors, and why would you use it? Seriously, why would you use it? You know, indoors it'll act crazy. If you have a small space or a big space, it will just act crazy, and it won't let you even fly the drone properly with its agility, etc. So that top part of the obstacle avoidance is useless. That's pretty much it for the, oh no, one more thing, the battery is not 15 minutes. Hell no, it's 15 minutes. 8-10 minutes top. Okay, so that's basically the drone. The controller, a really cool thing that they did. I don't think this is a gimmick at all. It works very well. If you notice, there was times lagging that you saw, or stutters that you saw from the video when it was recording it. So yeah, I was seeing that too, but not as bad as you would see it when it runs through the phone itself, through the app of the phone itself. It's a lot worse, let me tell you this. With this, it worked pretty good. It was really like stable in terms of there was no like so many stutters, glitches, stops, etc. Everything was basically working nice and smoothly, and I'm very impressed with that. Overall, it's a really cool product, and I really like it. It's a first of its kind, so you would think that it would be like, well, actually you wouldn't think. Most people would think of a first kind, it should be amazing and revolutionary and blah blah blah, but usually in most cases when something comes out it's first kind, especially in the cheap budget market, usually there is some problems and it's not that great, and it ends up becoming like a bummer. If you've seen my channel, you know what I'm talking about. But in this case, it worked pretty good. It did its job. It records, you can move the motors, you can see the screen very well. Naturally, today wasn't the best day to fly the drone because it was very windy, so it was more difficult to fly it. But don't take that it's a negative. That is a toy drone. It's not made for winds, especially 5 to 10K winds. It's not made for it. It's usually made for nice sunny days with no winds, or at least 2-3 kilometer winds max, and you would enjoy it even more. In this case, it was just going all over. But overall, I'm very impressed with this screen, and wow, I have to say I highly recommend this combo right here because of this screen. It's a first time, and it did the job the way it should be for the budget that you're on of under $45, my friends. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope this video helped you out. Hope it gave you some insight and understanding of the drone and the controller. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to see more videos of upcoming tech and RC in general. Till next time, my friends, remember to be safe, take care, have fun, and peace out, people. Bam!